Thoughts on today's practice?
I thought we practiced pretty good. Started a little slow, but I thought we finished up good, and I thought after the first initial drills, we were pretty good.
Feel like Saturday's pretty much flushed by now?
It better be. I mean, all we need to worry about is the next play. We just need to worry about making plays and our individual effort and our performance on an individual level as a team.
What's your approach from, I guess, a motivational standpoint when you're in these games against a number 2 team, defending conference champ? Do you talk to the players about that and national stage, all that stuff?
No, we just worry about being the best team we can be.
Like, do you script your first so many plays like a lot of coaches do? I don't know if you've been asked.
We script our game plan. It's not a hard order or anything like that. We have a game plan, and then that's the material we cover in practice that we can adjust and fluctuate it around the situations in a game. But there's not, and most of this scripting, some of these articles I've read on scripting just kill me. I mean, these guys act like, oh, well, number 3 is this, and you have to run. I mean, that's crazy, Bill Walsh, I guess, got the most famous for it, but it had been going on for quite some time. But no matter who you are, you have to prioritize what you're going to feature in your practice or feature versus an opponent, and that's basically what it amounts to.
You said their defense is kind of underrated. What jumps out to you about them?
Well, everybody talks about their quickness. I think their defensive line plays well. I think they're a very scrappy group. I think they play really hard, and and they have a lot of diversity to them. You don't see them out of position much. I think their defensive line's underrated.
What's the biggest similarities between the two offenses? I mean, obviously they rely a lot more heavily on the run, I think.
Biggest thing, they spread the field, but they do try to get it to a lot of people. I'd say similar as far as what you're trying to establish. You're trying to attack the field and trying to distribute it among your positions.
Talk about keeping the foot on the pedal. Is that something you expect to see from them? Is that one of the things they do particularly well?
Yeah, I think over time they've really developed into a team that does that, and some of that's difficult to say because they really haven't been challenged yet, and so I guess that'd be my assumption.
Are they particularly more difficult to replicate with the scout team than any other team you face?
Well, I think they're play-wise not so much, but just the speed that they do. Because no matter what, they're going to be more familiar with what they do than what you can develop your scout team to be familiar with, because they do it every day. And I think that would present the biggest challenge.